Ecclesiastes chapter 3 from verse 1 to 11 talks about time. Our lives are coded with time. From the time of birth to the time of death, we call it lifetime. Lifetime begins at birth, it ends at death. The period between the past and the future is now. Now is the time that links the past and the present. Our life is not the past because the past is gone. And our life is not the future because we don't know the future. Our life is now. Now is the moment of our lives. And now is what connects our past to our future. Now is the time to rectify the past in order to amend the future. Good morning. You are welcome to I Prevail with Joseph Adenuga. As usual, the God of the universe, your Father, my Father, sent me to you with a word to encourage you, to motivate you, to inspire you, and to bless you. This morning, I pray as you listen to the sound of my voice, the glory of God will fill your life. God will fill you with the spirit of abundance. May you understand that there is abundance around you. May God show you and make you to know that you don't need to lack. You do not need to suffer this sickness. You do not need to suffer this thing that you are going through. You have the power to overcome. You have the power to rise and shine. May you know this. May you understand this. May God help you to live this truth that you are more than enough. You are more than conquerors. May you know it. May you live this life. In Jesus' mighty name I pray. Amen. Today I want to talk about this topic which I title, Maximize the Moment. Many people fail in life because they dwell too much in the past. They are bemoaning their past. They are bemoaning their failure. They are bemoaning the things that happened in the past. They are regretting. They live by regrets. The things they did wrong, which they ought not to have done wrong. The words they spoke wrongly, which they are regretting. Why did I speak those words? And so every moment of their life is lived to regret the past. And so that is why they fail, because they never leave the past, which is gone. They keep going back to the past. And when you are living in the past, you are already living the now. And so the now continues to move on, and so you fail. Some other people, they are too much engrossed with their future that they don't even have time for the now. They are only thinking about tomorrow. And as they think about tomorrow, what happens to them is that anxiety begins to come. And some of them, because of this, the great, force of this anxiety, they begin to worry. How will it be tomorrow? How can I survive tomorrow? What can I do to make my tomorrow better? And this anxiety begins to bring worry. And when the worry is fully setting, they begin to fear. They are not sure what will happen tomorrow. And that fear of tomorrow, the fear of what will happen to them in future, bring failure to their lives. Jesus Christ our Lord gave us a solution to this quagmire. In Matthew chapter 6, Jesus Christ our Lord told us, don't be anxious about your life, what you will eat, what you will drink, the clothes you will wear, or the houses you will live. He said, your God, your Father, knows you need all these things. He even gave us example. He said, look at the grass. They are not even worried. God provides for them. Look at the lilies, the birds of the air. They are not working. They are not reporting in any office. And yet God is providing and feeding them. He said, but you are better. You are much more glorious. You are much more, valuable than these. And God feeds these, then it means God does not forget you and He will feed you. See that in Matthew chapter 6 from verse 25 to the end. And that is why Jesus Christ gave us the panacea. He said, but seek ye first the kingdom of heaven and his righteousness, and all these things shall be added unto you. So what Jesus Christ is teaching us is that, you see, the past is gone. Leave it to the past. Don't worry yourself about it. You don't need to regret. If you regret forever, you can't change the past. I remember when I lost my father as a young man in the university, I was so bemoaning, how would I survive? Who will sponsor me? And but God began to teach me that time that God is really going to take care. There are times when we have to leave the past because it's gone. No matter how sorrowful you can be, you can't change what has happened in the past. If somebody died, he has died or she has died, you cannot bring the person back to life by your worry. So it's better to resign and say, God, I accept what has happened in the past, but right now I am ready to face the future. Now is the time that connects your past with your future. The past is gone. You don't know the future. We don't know when we will die. We don't have tomorrow in our hands because we don't know it. But what we have is now. And that is why you need to maximize the now. You need to maximize this moment. You need to understand that the past is gone. You must leave it. The future, we don't know. So this is the only time to rectify the failure of the past. This is the only time to correct the wrongs of the past. This is the only time to avoid the mistake that we did in the past so that we don't do it now. Because if we continue in that mistake, we will continue to get the result which the past has brought us today. And so today and this moment is the time to realize our wrong of the past and right it. This is the time to prepare for the future. This is the time to work hard. This is the time to pray. This is the time to read the Bible. This is the time to encourage somebody. This is the time to walk. This is the time to believe. This is the time to say, I know God have done it. The reason why Jesus Christ our Lord told us in the book of Mark chapter 11 verse 24. He said, what things soever you desire, when you pray, believe that you have received them and you will have them. Why? Jesus knows that you cannot say, I will have it, because you don't know tomorrow. Because when you say, I desire a car, I will have it tomorrow. You don't know tomorrow. Jesus is saying, say, I have it now, because now is your moment. Now is your moment. Believe that you have received those things now. Believe that you have received the things that you desire now. Don't believe that you will receive them tomorrow, because tomorrow will never come. And so you may never receive it. But when you believe that you have received them now, even though you don't have them now, but because you believe you receive them now will come and you will receive them. You see, that is it. That's why he doesn't want us to postpone our faith and say, I will have it. He wants us to grab it now, because when you grab it and believe it now, surely and surely it will happen. We don't know when, but surely it will happen. Because now will always be now. Tomorrow will soon be now if we are still alive till tomorrow. But tomorrow we don't know. So your moment is now. Your faith must be now. That's why Hebrews chapter 11 verse 1 says, now, faith. Faith must be now. Faith cannot be allowed to be postponed till tomorrow. You cannot afford to say, I will be blessed. No, I am blessed. You cannot afford to say, I will be healed. No. You will be wrong, because you don't know tomorrow. The right thing to say, I am healed. I am abundant. I am flamboyant. I am blessed. I am good. It is well with my soul now. Now, faith. Hebrews chapter 11 verse 1. Now faith is the substance of things hoped for. It is hoping for it now. It's now. Now faith. Now faith. You must understand that you must live in the now. Stop living in the yesterday. Stop living in the tomorrow. Live now. When you focus on the tomorrow, anxiety and worry and fear may grip you, and so failure will come. But when you live in the now, you've got the power to overcome the failure of the past and the fear of tomorrow. When you live in the now, you settle the past and you prepare for tomorrow. When you live in the now, you succeed beyond every obstacles. When you live in the now, all the obstacles of the now will be turned to miracle in your hand, because you are living in the now. Stop living in the past. It will drive you to the grave. Stop focusing too much in the future, because the future you don't know. But when you focus the future, you plan what you want to be, but you live in the now. You live in the now. This is where the power comes. And this is the message that God put in my mouth and in my heart to speak to you. I know you have heard. You are able to hear this because of the partners of I Prevail with Joseph Adenuga. May God bless our partners, increase them, take them from grace to grace in the mighty name of Jesus. Thank you for being partners with me. The Lord will reward you in Jesus' mighty name. If you want to sow a seed, you love these messages, you want to encourage this ministry, you want to just sow a seed, you want to be a blessing, just WhatsApp this number and say seed or partner. And God will bless you as you sow that seed, so that we can make this word to go to more people around the world. Thank you so much. This is your brother, your friend, your pastor, Joseph Adenuga, signing out this morning and saying to you, be blessed and remain blessed.